Hey, what's up, guys? It's the EgoSurf Podcast. It's me, Robomans, and
Who else? Who else? Who's here?
Snazzy.
Yes, I'm here, and we're
Yeah,
also we're
we're
joined
also
by
with Jaydin.
Jaydin.
Oh,
This
I'm not
buddy,
is
a real
buddy,
person.
pal. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm not a real person.
Fair enough.
this
I'm
is
actually an
Robo.
AI.
This is Robo's friend. He's an
Yeah,
AI.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's actually perfect. What the fuck?
Oh my
For
God.
Robo and his friend who is an AI, yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
works.
All of Robo's friends are actually just robots because
Yeah,
he doesn't
I
go outside.
I created them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
we're back on the EgoSurf Podcast. Another episode. We live another day. I think this is episode 4. Something like that.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
episode 4. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
crazy.
And
I think we have a lot to talk about in this episode, by the way, too. This might be a
Yeah,
long
must
one.
Yeah. Before we get into all the news, we should definitely talk about what we've been over or what we've been doing the last week. Robo, you want to start us off with what you did this week?
Honestly, man, it's only Tuesday, but I'll go a bit into the weekend here. I went to the zoo on Sunday, the Philadelphia Zoo. I had a pretty good time. Jaden was actually there.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Jaden,
there. It
yeah,
was
Jaden
pretty
was
epic.
there.
I'm not gonna lie.
The zoo was really cool. There was a reptile exhibit, which was awesome because I love reptiles, and they also had a spider exhibit, and spiders are my favorite animals, and it was really cool to see them. They had a Goliath bird eater, they had a golden orb weaver, they had a black widow, they had a huntsman spider.
Ooh.
It was really cool, and yeah, I enjoyed the time at my zoo. Monday was a Monday, and today is a Tuesday, so not really much going on. But how about you guys?
Jay, you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, my week was it was okay. I mean, it was a little miserable. I'm not gonna lie, but
Why?
this weekend was fun. You know, I got to meet my kind again. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty cool. You know, went to the zoo, saw some monkeys. And I was just chilling, bro, like walking around.
That's how you said that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm black. I mean, like,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
wait, that's actually gonna get me. Wait,
No.
wait, no, I'll be fine.
That's fine.
I'll
You're.
be fine.
Yeah. We can't say that, but you can.
Just go ahead.
Yeah,
with the
yeah, I'm
episode.
chilling.
I'm so done.
And
And then fucking.
to cut it.
Oh god.
To cut in, I went to BlizzCon over the weekend, which was pretty fun. Got to see all the big announcements from Blizzard as they debuted. For some reason, I thought it was really funny when they announced the Samoan dude, Maga, I think that's his name, on Overwatch.
Yeah.
He seems pretty funny. But when they showed him and then they started talking about how they designed him, they were like, yeah, we had all these different guys working on him, and then I was like, bro, you just literally looked at Moana and then made Maui. That's all
For real.
that's all you did, like, actually. And then obviously there was also the World of Warcraft expansion announcement and all the other announcements. It was a lot of fun. Ran into some streamers like SFand and CuteBot, which was cool. And yeah, and then I went to work. I went to work again, and now I'm here after a 4-mile jog. But yeah, that's what we all did. Real quick, I just want to, tell everyone. Obviously, me and Robo are on YouTube and Twitter. You guys should totally go subscribe to Robo because he makes a lot of amazing videos.
I did just make a FNAF movie review, and
Yeah.
movie was good. You know, it was good, guys. The movie, you know, the thumbnail explains it. It was good.
It was good.
It was. It was good.
It was in red and then good in green.
Yeah. If you haven't watched the
Yeah.
movie, watch the movie. It was good. And after you're done watching the movie, watch my video because it was also good. Question mark. So yeah.
I think people should just be happy that we got a FNAF movie, if I'm being real.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think people that are like taking it too seriously like are missing the point. That's
It's because they've never read the books and they've only seen the video games. So they're like, wait, why isn't this like the video game? What?
oh my
I'm
god.
retarded. Like,
Yeah,
like, dude,
it's-
just go. Like, it's literally page by page from the book. Like, there's nothing different.
yeah. I liked the movie enough. I think that obviously they had to stick with a PG-13 rating to, because like if you made it R, you would be isolating a lot of your audience that does play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, it's crazy because when me and Jaydin went to see the movie, because we went together and we were just cuddling in the seats of the theater. When we went to go watch it, there was like 40% kids our age, because like me and Jaydin are both 17, right? We're basically adults.
Yeah.
There was 40% adults, and then the other 60 were like actual 12-year-olds. Like there were actual like kids under the age of 12 there, and I'm like, bro, you were a fucking fetus when the game first came out. What the fuck? Like, why are you here?
Oh my god,
dude!
I
when the
remember
first
seeing
game
so many
came out,
cosplayers.
when the first game came out, that kid was like actually 2. It's crazy. Yeah,
it's
like, what were you
generational, bro. It's generational.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of purple guy cosplayers. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It was
funny.
pretty cool.
There was this girl at my school. She did Bonnie. It was kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Was
Was she hot?
Her name is like, she has a boyfriend, but her name is like Kesh or some shit.
bro?
We go to the same school. I just don't know. This person.
But she has like a boyfriend that like, but he lives like so far away from her. Like it's.
Oh
so
no!
I cringe when she posts this. I'm just like, yo, you can never see this guy ever. Like, I don't understand why people do online relationships. As a person that did it myself, never do them.
I tried it at one point with a girl, like 2 years ago, and it kind of just like eventually just went down in flames. So yeah. And then real quick, obviously I'm on Twitter. I post content. I post lots of. I'm more of a news. I'm more of a news channel at this point. Just tell you guys what's going on. Give you guys general. What's the community thinking about type of stuff. Yeah. So we have a lot to talk about. Obviously Fortnite OG dropped. It's the biggest that Fortnite has ever been. 44 million people played yesterday.
Oh yeah, I mean on I think the second and third day it was out. Even first day, I think we had 6.1 million
concurrent players. Yeah,
all at the same time, which is just phenomenal. By the way, like
it was their biggest day in history.
It is crazy how the game has peaked 6 years after season 3 came out, which was like the peak for the longest time. Like it's crazy that it peaked again. It's just wild to me. So.
I think the season is a 8. Now, the reason why I think it's an 8 is for the simple fact is there are a lot of underlying problems, like healing is dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, the weapons, they're a little busted. I'm not gonna like after playing with like
the semi-auto sniper, bro,
for so long. I'm starting to realize that all the OG weapons were broken, but the reason why we didn't complain is because we were shit at the game. So, like, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
That's a very good observation, because no, I totally agree with you there, Jane, is because, like, if you guys haven't realized, Fortnite over time has just been, like, making pump shotgun clones, but just slightly nerfing them every time. Like, we went from, like, the pump shotgun to, like, the nerfed pump shotgun to the striker pump to the sharp tooth shotgun. The sharp tooth shotgun is the OG pump with less bullets, lower fire rate, longer range, but it doesn't even do above like 170. And you want to know why they did it? Is because people were getting so good with the pump to where just it was insta death. You would walk towards someone, boom, dead. Like it was just that easy.
It was just not fun.
They just had to make guns weaker because players were just getting better. They were just hitting more shots,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I guess we can get into the gameplay right now. I feel like the gameplay has been like I love the gameplay of this season specifically. It made me realize that we have this as a thing to talk about, but shields. I know that Jaydin said healing feels like crap right now. As much as I agree with you, I also, and I told Robo about this earlier, I thought there was I've realized that I think there was too many heals. I think that we have too few right now, but I do think that we had too many, like recently. Because like people would run away and like 5 seconds later they'd have 200 shield again, or like 200 health again. Like it made fights mindless, and I think that people have to be more strategic now. And I don't know, it makes the fights more interesting to me. I don't know. Do you guys how do you guys think about the whole gameplay itself at the moment compared to previous chapters?
I'll just start here. I hate snipers. So the fact that snipers are rare to come by is great. I haven't ran into many snipers. I think maybe one every couple games I see a person running a sniper. Which
they broke one of the snipers though. It's the
the
semi-auto.
semi-auto. The semi-auto will do 60 to 70 damage in the body, but if you get a headshot, it does 200, which is.
Well, no. So right now the semi-auto currently does 100 or 96 to the body, and it does it does 270 to the head.
The last time I used one, which was a blue one, it did 101 to the body.
Yeah.
It was a little wild.
It's literally just I don't know what they were thinking. I'm sitting here okay, so it's literally just the bolt with 10 shots. That's just
and it shoots faster, and it has it's just. I think it has more drop off, but that's about it.
I think it was because, me personally, I never actually used that weapon back when it was in the game. I thought it was the worst weapon ever. So I really feel like it was one of those things where I don't really think many people are gonna use this. So we're just gonna try and make it good enough to make the players want to actually use it for once. And they did it, but now it's just too fucking broken.
Now it's just the bolt, but 10 times 10. You cannot peek it. You can't.
Yeah, you literally can't.
If you peek it, it's basically just throwing your game because you're gonna get cracked and then you get pushed because the movement is wild. Everyone's carrying a grappler. Every team is carrying one guy in that squad is carrying a rift to go. They will rift on your ass and then they just tear you apart.
The grappler being back is actually so nice though. I forgot how wonderful that grappler.
Oh yeah, no, that weapon. Not that weapon. That movement ability is great. Actually, I think you could. It's even better than the grapple gloves and the Spider-Man things. Obviously it doesn't get you as far, but in a fight, it is so much better to use. Yeah, you just have a way easier time getting the height. Because you don't have to swing. You just glide up, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
I will say. One thing I do like about the season is how they're keeping legendary and epic items actually hard to find. You don't find them very often, which I find very nostalgic because back in the day you would find a legendary item maybe not even once per game. Dude, in chapter 4, there was just times where my entire loadout I had a game where my entire loadout was mythics.
Yeah, exactly.
Last few weeks, I was running 3 mythics one game. It was so wild.
No, we were playing duos, and you had the Foundation MK, you had the Gunner SMG, and you had the Charged Shotgun. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? How do you have that?
Yeah,
I would have had 4 too as well, because I found the grenade launcher shockwave thing also, but I dropped it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The loot pool in this current mode, I like how it is right now because it really does make loot feel a lot when you find the weapon you want, that's a rare or a purple or a legendary, you're I don't know, it just makes you appreciate the weapon you have more. And I do think that what isn't the bloom better on the Scar than it is on a gray assault rifle? It really does affect your gameplay a lot more when you get those better rarity weapons. Before, back in the day, or recently, you had the red eye guns, and that doesn't affect your. Different rarities didn't affect your aim, with those guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the rarity as it is right now is so much better, but.
I feel the fucking normal AR, I feel I don't know if it's just because I haven't used it in so long, but I feel it got buffed, or it's just the weapon was just always good and I just forgot. But I was playing one game, it was so bad. Literally, I get peeked. This guy has a blue AR. He double dinks me 3 times in the head. I'm insta knocked.
Yeah.
What?
It's bad. But it's bad in a good way. I love the original AR. I actually made a tweet. Robo knows about this tweet.
It's over. It's over. Jade, are you ready for one of the worst takes ever? Oh boy.
It's not a bad take. Hold on. It's not a bad. It
Maybe,
literally
no,
got
Jaydin,
liked.
Jaydin,
It got
Jaydin,
liked. It got
Jaydin,
liked by
maybe-
12. No, hold on. It got liked by 13,000 people. I said,
Jaydin, maybe you'll agree.
can we agree these are the worst items? It's the FAMAS, the suppressed scar, the scoped AR, and the smoke bombs. 13,000 people liked it. I said the AR is the regular AR is by far the best AR in the game right now.
That is just, it's just not, it's just simply, you just can't say that. That's such a subjective thing. Like, it's
I mean,
not
the scar is definitely better.
It's not factually the best AR in the game because the suppressed and the scoped and the FAMAS are all used differently in different scenarios. Like, I run the burst, like the FAMAS, because it is a gun where you aim, you fire, you like redirect your crosshair, you aim, you fire. That is so good in encounters where you are farther away from the other person. Like, I don't know in what world where you can be like, oh, the AR is factually better in every scenario. It's simply not. Same thing with the scope. The scope is better from farther range. It does above average damage. It does more damage than normal assault rifle. The only gun here that I think is actually not that great is the suppressed because it's just gimmicky. The smoke bombs are great though.
Well, I actually told when in the replies I did say it's not that I can't aim. It seriously just has to do with the fact that I hate how slow the fire rate is on these guns.
Oh god.
It makes it so that when I'm shooting people, obviously, like, it's not about the fact that I can't do damage. It's that when I'm shooting people, I would like them to be dead faster. So yes, I'm going to use the regular AR, and unfortunately,
it sounds like we spray.
It
sounds like we're spraying, Snap.
Actually,
sounds like we're spraying.
Well, if I'm hitting 10 of 30, let's say I'm hitting 10 of 30 shots within like one clip, but I spend about 3 times more time shooting one clip of a FAMAS. Yes, they're gonna be dead faster. That has nothing to do with spray. It just has to do with time to kill. Time to kill on these guns are way too slow right now. It's just too slow. What, Jin?
The burst? Okay. I can understand that. The burst, I definitely feel like it got nerfed. It's just really slow. Like, I mean,
well, yeah,
it definitely matters on the person, on how you're playing. Like, me personally, I like to get in people's faces. So I'm going to use the normal AR. That's just common sense. But if you're a ranged Andy, then yeah, go pick up the FAMAS. That's honestly understandable. But low key, you would probably still do better with a normal AR.
I'm just gonna put it like this. Snazzy just said that he hits 10 out of his 30 AR shots. I just don't know how that's possible unless you're playing against like actual toddlers. Like, do they just not build against you? Like, I'm fucking confused. Like, do you shoot the guy 10 times and he stands there stone faced? Like, what the fuck?
The scenario I'm really like thinking like when the best example I can think of when it comes to like different ARs for me is like, let's say someone's gliding like at a far distance away from me. Usually I like will tap fire with an AR, and it's usually a lot faster than firing with a FAMAS, and I'll destroy them out of the sky.
That might be, yeah, that is a scenario where the normal AR is better than FAMAS. You're correct, but in engagements that I'm having, in engagements that I'm having with the FAMAS, where I purposely play longer range, I do more damage. Like, simply, Snazzy, I see a kid, he's walking around, I track him with the FAMAS, boom, 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 3 shots into his body. How much health does he have? Like 100 left because it does 33 per shot. He's basically 110 HP, right? Like, you know, like he's literally 101 right there. That is simply better than me shooting him once with the AR and then he builds. When I could just shoot the FAMAS once and I dink him 3 times. Bum, 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 bum. He's on 100 health. Like, I don't know. It just, in that scenario, the FAMAS is better. Like, scoped is kind of in the same boat. Like, I could hit a headshot with the scoped far range 100 times easier than using the actual assault rifle because I'm scoping in here. I can get that clean like 70.
Maybe it's a controller to PC issue.
I could
see that.
Sure. Yeah.
With PC, it's my tracking. I don't know how your tracking is on PC or on controller. Like when a target's moving a lot, but on PC at least I feel like I can track very well with like an AR. With the FAMAS. And this is like only if they're running and they're not building, right? Let's say they're just running away and I have to like track them with my FAMAS. I have to like first shoot them once and then yes, that'll do damage. And then once they run away, there is a chance they'll build or they'll run away and now I'm tracking them with an AR that there's a giant pause between shots, and it just causes time to kill to be lower, or higher.
I'm simply saying from my
Yeah.
gameplay standpoint and the way that I play, the FAMAS just works better with my loadout. Like I'm carrying a FAMAS attack and a SMG, like probably a submachine gun, right? Like I just in that example, the FAMAS is better because I don't have to carry a assault rifle with my pump, right? Because I have the tac and then I have the SMG to spray. Like if I'm going to spray someone, it's going to be with the SMG. I'm not going to AR spam. You know, like that's kind of how I'm playing here. It's just I think it does half and half come down to generally just different play styles, you know.
Yeah.
But in my scenario, the FAMAS is better. I feel like you saying like the FAMAS is one of the worst guns in the game is just actually hoopla. It's
there
baloney.
aren't a lot of guns in the game though. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, well,
There's
I would
like
say,
a
I would say
lot.
the worst gun in the game is probably the fucking pistol, Snazzy. Wait, what is this guy? Like the actual pistol is the worst gun. You could, dude. I would even say like the suppressed SMG is like pretty mid.
the
I
surprise,
used to use that
dude.
thing as an AR at one point. I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to beam kids from afar with it. So I mean, like,
Actually, you know
really
what?
know.
Actually, I think since we're counting smoke grenades, actually the C4 is the worst item in the game.
Oh my God.
C4 is the worst item in the game. There you go. C4 is the worst item in the game.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is 13,000 people agreed with me, and 700 people retweeted the post. Even.
Okay, so Snazzy, there's not a dislike feature on Twitter, right? So
there's no dislike feature.
I don't want to tell you, man. I've honestly, Snazzy, when I
I didn't get ratioed. That's the point. That's the dislike ratio.
there's not a dislike button on Twitter, man. I mean, how can someone really voice their opinion unless they comment, "I don't agree with this opinion"? Like like what do you expect them to do?
Yeah.
I think
Like,
statistically, in my opinion, the burst is at its worst it can be right now. I think that, I mean, yeah, it's obviously a player diff on how they play. Obviously, I think we can really just agree on that, obviously. But
Yeah.
you would have probably, like, in my opinion, you're going to use the burst. You're going to shoot them from afar. They're going to build. And since they're so far away, it's either you chase, they just fucking leave, or like you're gonna be taking a shot, but then you're gonna do 50 HP, and then they're just gonna walk away from you because you're probably gonna be shooting them from far as fuck.
Well, yeah,
because
that's
what the
why.
weapon's
That's
used
why.
for.
I'm running the okay, Jane. You have to think about this. Like, I'm running the burst. This is about like get like some like Fortnite competitive lingo. I'm running
I
the
think-
burst, right? I'm playing IGL,
What's your
Jaydin.
loadout?
Okay, here.
What's your loadout?
I'm literally telling you. It's the FAMAS. It's the TAC. It's the submachine gun. It is a Rift to go, and then I'm packing minis, right? I'm playing IGL. I'm playing
Okay.
duos with Trace. I'm playing squads of Shalimar, Josh, and
Uh-huh.
Trace, right?
Yes.
I'm playing IGL. I see a person, ping, FAMAS burst. They're down to 100. The entire team pushes in. We rift. Like it's that simple. I have Trace
Okay.
pressuring him with AR. I have Josh with a sniper. I have Shalimar. He's doing something. All right. Like this is simply just it is a team comp. We are running team comp. This is
Yeah.
like when you're playing tank. You got a Sigma. You got a Junkrat. All right. We got a Reaper for damage. Right. Support. What are our supports? A Lucio and a Mercy. Right. It is what's happening right now. All right. It is literally a team
Okay.
comp moment. I'm playing team comp here. All right. I feel like if you're running the normal AR, you're going gung ho. You're going, I'm better than everyone in this lobby, and I hit 90% of my shots head ass. Like that's what I'm talking about right here. Like that's literally you, bro. That's literally you. That's literally Snazzy, all right? You're literally that guy.
Yeah. Okay. Now that makes more sense. Like now we're talking about the loadout. Okay, that makes sense. You
I am
crack
burst
him, you
god
rip.
defender. I am burst god. That is my favorite gun. Okay, it's not my favorite gun. It's my second favorite gun. I am burst god defender
Okay.
number one.
I think we can all agree that we all have different play styles, and to move on beyond this topic,
I think we've been talking about this for like 10 minutes.
yeah. The next thing. So just to finally say, are you guys agreeing? Like, are you guys having fun playing this new OG season overall?
Oh yeah, it's good. I just mentioned them earlier, but my friends, my IRL friends, like I just named them Shalimar,
And-
Trace,
and
Josh.
our
These
boy.
guys play Fortnite like once a month.
Mhm.
Trace and Shalimar and Josh have been playing Fortnite daily
Every day.
since the season dropped. Daily. Like Trace is asking me to get on Fortnite. And I'm like, what? What? Are you telling me to get on
What?
Fortnite? Okay. Yeah, like
Who killed Trace and replaced him?
Yeah,
Like, what?
this is not Trace. This is a Skinwalker. Yeah,
it's a skinwalker. Oh my
that's
gosh.
not true. Yeah.
I
bro.
think for me, I am okay. I think, see, the competitive person in me isn't having fun, but I guess like the cash player is like kind of having fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I didn't need, like, now that I'm like really coming to terms with it, I think I didn't need the OG map. I think I just wanted to be a kid again. Because like, I mean, it's
It's
here.
nostalgia,
I'm
yeah.
like I'm like, okay, this is nice, but like I've started to realize I'm not as happy as I used to be back then. That's why I'm not having as much fun. Like it's a good season. I can't lie. Like it's a good season. But me
Yeah.
personally, I'm just like same old shit. Like we're just going back in the past. I mean, cool, but like it doesn't have that effect as it did when I was a kid because like, I was new at the game, all that. I was like, oh, this is cool, a new game, new season, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like
Yeah.
now I'm just like, okay, like new
It's
season,
like
cool.
it's like when WoW Classic came out. A lot
Yeah.
of when World of Warcraft released their classic mode, it had been about 15 years since that had been around, and that it felt similar. But the thing is, the part that made OG Fortnite fun, like the original back in 2018, was kind of learning all of the mechanics. Everyone's bad at the game. Now, though, I mean, obviously, everyone's like Robo said, the meta, the guns are just OP, and we're all just
Yeah.
better at the game. Or was it you that said that, Jaden? I can't. But
2000, yeah.
but yeah, it's that the meta, everything's the same, but we're all different people. So obviously,
Yeah.
it's gonna feel different, and it's not the same experience completely. But yeah, it's nice to have it back. I think having it for a month is good enough. Which is actually a great transition because we're talking a topic that's been kind of going around. Um, a lot of people have been like well, we're gonna get chapter 5 next. Obviously after this season's over. Should we have? I mean, I feel people are gonna be disappointed when this goes. Like, I think we all just know it's gonna be like a major blow to people. Robo, do you think we should keep it longer, or do you think we should or do
I
you
think
think
that
this should be
Fortnite
something
should
else?
just have the OG map as a separate game mode, but keep it so the OG map is only casual and all the shit is in the new map. Like there
Mm-hmm.
would be a OG playlist and it would cycle through seasons weekly, and that would be it. And then like
Yeah,
ranked and tournaments would take place on the other map, so people actually have a reason to play. It might
yeah.
split their player base a
That's
bit,
that's
but
the
like
concern. I think that I think the reason they haven't released it or done that is because they probably are concerned about like, well, if we make a new chapter, a new map, and all this stuff, how? I mean, if we don't force everyone to play that new map, I mean, are people gonna be like, are people gonna
you
care about it?
they could maybe do a thing where like maybe they here, how about it could be like here's the OG map today and it's only solos and duos. Here's the OG map today, it's only squads and solos. Here's the OG map next week. Okay, this has trios and that's it. Like they could do something like that. Maybe, I don't know. They could try to work around it, but like I'm not sure exactly
Yeah,
how it's gonna work. Like, like I said, just have ranked, just don't have ranked for it, and people will still play ranked. I probably wouldn't just play the OG map, to be fair. Like I would get sick of that shit. Real talk. Like, I love the new maps. I actually love how great the Chapter 5 map looks. I don't know why people are
I think it
losing
looks
it over
cool.
the Chapter 5. I think it looks great. As a Chapter 2 map fan, favorite map, by the way, love the Chapter 2 map. It's very Chapter 2 reminiscent, and I'm very excited to hop on it and play with my friends. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Jaden, what do you think? Do you think the map should be gone longer or here longer, or do you think they should do something different? Or
Um, if I'm being real, I'm not the biggest fan of Chapter 5. If I think, in my opinion, that was the worst season of
chapter?
just
Huh?
Chapter 1,
Oh,
like of
season
anything,
5.
like
usually it's season 5.
or season
Chapter
5.
5.
Yeah, my fault, my fault, my fault. I think, in my opinion, that was like the season I probably had like the least fun in because I was never a fan of Drake
Spit,
and
Crazy.
like all that.
spit,
And I was
spit.
like, I mean, that's cool, but like,
That summer, bro, was like my childhood, bro.
That's actually probably my least favorite. Actually, is it? It's probably my least favorite Chapter 1 season. Yeah, I actually agree
yeah,
with you. It's like season 5 or like season 1, because like I didn't really play season 1, so
Yeah,
I don't,
so
I don't
give me like
really.
season 8, and I'll be on the game every single day. I'm not gonna lie. Every single day,
Yeah.
I'll be on.
Yeah.
Oh, we get season 6 in 2 days, boys.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
I ain't gonna lie,
stoked.
that's gonna be fun. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm
I'm going
actually hyped for
swole
that.
mode.
I
I get drift boards. I get quad crashers. I game.
I
game.
think
It's
what
like-
they
Wait, are
could
they
do.
reverting like quad crashes to the original?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
dude,
fly
I hope.
across the
I
map?
hope so.
Yeah.
I think what they should do, just because I think it would benefit us as players and Epic, I think that they should make it a mode that comes out like every November or every December, kind of like a 1 month thing. That is a mode, not a replacement of the game. From here on out, just so that people can still be hyped about Chapter 1 returning every year.
So
And
so every November we get it back as a game mode.
I think that would be the best.
Interesting. That
yeah.
could genuinely work. As long as it's a game
Yeah.
mode. I think this is the only time where it's like understandable for them to have it like as the actual main game. But as a game mode
Yeah.
every November, that'd be kind of heat actually. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah,
It would
I-
definitely
would it-
have.
My question is,
hype.
whenever they bring it back, would they give us a new OG pass? You think, or like
no, I
mean,
think
no.
it would.
maybe maybe not OG pass, but maybe like challenges or something like you like.
Or
a-
like you
or
know
something.
how like when events come out like the JJK event with those mini battle passes or
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
yeah,
they were,
yeah, something
they
like
could
that.
do that. Or like I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it would be a good idea. Like bringing it back around like a certain time of the month like that.
Yeah, no,
That
I can
works.
see that. I can see. Yeah, every November they can one skin, a emote, maybe like a glider and a wrap, and then in the item shop they
Yeah.
can drop like a couple reskins. Yeah, that's chill. I'm fine with that.
That would be cool. I fuck with it.
Yeah, actually, it would even be cool if like maybe we got the Chapter 2 map like next November we get Chapter 2 map or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just fun. Yeah.
Yeah. A skin. We got a lot of reskins, obviously.
Oh yeah.
This
Speaking
season.
of skins,
Yeah.
I'm loving the skins this season, man. Oh boy, Bright. I think it's Bright Hunter. He just dropped in the shop. I got Diamond Dealer last night, dude. Diamond Dealer is so cool. Do you guys know how cool Diamond Dealer
Diamond
is?
Dealer
He's so
is a
cool.
cool skin.
He's so
I'm being
good.
real. I have
The-
not seen this guy.
The amount of it's a dude with a coat and a holographic mask. Yeah, we've had a lot.
It's
Obviously, we have
Jane,
a lot of.
Diamond Dealer is the wild card bosses around the Chapter 4 map.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, we got more reskins coming out. I'm a fan of reskins, but I do think that like I think that here it's okay, but overall I have wanted to see Fortnite do less reskins. I feel like they are kind of playing off of like I mean Midas was like 3 years ago and we're still getting Midas reskins. I don't know. I just wish that they would like kind of get away from that, but at the same time I
Yeah.
understand the financial reasoning for it. But yeah, we're about to get 3 drift reskins, so I mean that's gonna be kind of
Oh no.
Did you see the
Three?
fish? Yeah, we're getting a fish stick drift
Oh
reskin.
my god. I hate that skin so much. I'm sorry. I just dislike it so much. It's just not
Jaden,
good.
every
It's not.
every drift stand on Twitter right now just cried out and started throwing
Dude,
hands at the fucking
It's
air.
such a
I want-
basic skin, bro. Like, well, let's be real. Like, come on, like.
I mean, back in the
it's not
day,
that
was it
good.
basic? I don't think the drift skin was basic when it came out. I think now it is.
Now it is. Yeah, definitely now.
Okay.
But when it first came out, I can't say when it first came out, I was wearing that skin. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was cool as shit. And like the little things you could do for it, I was like, yo, this is cool. But like after so long, we've gotten so many more skins with so much detail to them. It's like Drift is like he's definitely the father, but like after a while, people start to not like the father that much anymore, and they like the like the newer skins. Like I mean, it's just how it's gonna
Is drift part of the big three?
be.
The big three. Yeah, Jade. The big three. The big three. The big three Fortnite skins is like Drift, Skull Trooper, and like Black Knight.
Yeah.
What?
Badass.
Well, actually, wait. Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's Drift, Skull Trooper, Black Knight. Actually, maybe not Black Knight. Hear me out. Maybe real
no,
talk.
definitely Black Knight.
Real
What?
about
talk.
Bright?
How many
It
people
actually
wanted the
might.
Black
Healy? What
It
about
actually-
Healy?
It actually might be
I
Midas.
hate that guy.
It actually might be Midas over Black Knight. It might be Midas. Midas
I
is
hate
really
Feely.
popular.
One of the reskins.
Midas.
Go ahead, Midas.
Yeah, I think Midas is part of the big three Fortnite skins. Actually, though.
Yeah.
Ah, nah.
boy, Jaydin.
Nah.
Bro, I'm not saying he's good. I think he's all right. I'm just saying like people go
I
crazy for
think
Midas.
Black Knight AC/DC fucking combo is just like that's
Slaps,
where it's
yeah.
at. That's where it's
AC/DC
at.
Black Knight combo.
Like that was the most
That
sweatiest
combo,
shit
guys.
ever. Like if you had that, bro, you were a sweat. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Fair
like,
enough.
yo,
Yeah. I
Snazzy doesn't have it. Oh,
I don't. Stop.
Take the L.
hated.
One of the reskins. I just thought we should bring this up. One of the reskins, Raven team leader, has broken Twitter. Because she's thick or something. That's.
Well, here, guys, let me explain. You guys like the Chapter 1 models? For no particular reason. I'm just wondering if you guys like them. I like the Chapter 1 models because they have a lot more cartoony and a goofy aesthetic. You know, the Chapter 4 models are like.
Bro,
sleek
you
and
just
slim,
reminded
like,
me of my
really-
video where I talk about Chapter 1 models
yeah.
being thick and having big titties, bro. Like,
Guys, look, I'm just saying the Chapter 1 models are better for male and female models. I like the Chapter 1 male models more because they're just iconic and I love their funny proportions. Like, no realistic male human being looks like Jonesy. They don't.
yeah.
But
yeah.
you want to know why I like it? Because the proportions are so funny and silly. Same thing with the female models. Raven Team Leader is literally just a Chapter 1 female model. And it's great
It's just
because the
Raven team
proportions
leader
are
with
just
a couple team leader. Yeah.
they're just good. They're just aesthetically more pleasing than like just someone who just isn't funny looking. Like all the female skins and male skins, like the male skins now are just super skinny. They're not muscular at all. They're
Yeah.
just really bland and boring. They're all twinks. All right, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I say, bro,
Oh,
the female
gosh.
skins are just super flat, and I'm like, I don't want that in my game. I want Chun-Li, all right, and I want Jonesy. I think it's a normal thing for people to just be honest with, and I see a lot more people coming out about it and being like, "Hey, I like my skin's curvy," and I'm like,
Yeah.
same.
I'm like, me too, bro. Actually.
Cause it just makes sense. Like, but you're gonna make a girl model and she's like flat as a like. Let's be real, bro. Like,
Dude,
like,
yeah,
give her actual realistic proportions, bro. Like,
exactly,
come on now.
dude. No girl is, dude. I haven't seen a girl that's built like a Chapter 4 model female skin.
Oh
A
god.
day in my life. There are girls that probably want to look like those proportions,
they're a bit
but they
too
never
thin.
will. They will never look like that. You would have to live and breathe and go to the gym 24 hours a day. You would have to get breast reduction surgery. You don't look like that. The Chapter 1 models are so much more relatable and unique and cool.
Yeah, the Chapter 1 models are just better.
They're
honestly.
so good. Like,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
I feel like people shouldn't like. I feel like they should not have got rid of them in the first place. Like if we're being real, any game is gonna have a sexualized like character. Like, bro, think about like one game, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight literally just has a girl with a fucking little mask on and like the fucking little cape thing she wears. And you know how much porn there is of her? And like,
And she's like a moth or something. I don't know.
Oh
She's like a little
Dude,
critter.
It doesn't matter what game you make, people always find a way to sexualize your characters, and I feel like we should just like be
And
okay with
just
that. Like,
embrace it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like,
I simply
honestly.
think like we should let women in video games look like women.
yeah, like
It's that
stop
simple.
giving them,
I
like,
think
weird-ass
Facts.
proportions.
I think even like males in video games should just they should
They should look like your robot.
yeah they should honestly Bryce's proportions are like pretty normal. They're pretty.
Yeah.
He's not really proportioned.
Yeah,
It's just it makes sense unless like there is unless it's part of the skin's aesthetic that they're really proportioned. Like Chaos Agent is a great example.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Midas, like he's slimmer. He's
Bro,
Midas. That makes sense. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah. I think the last thing we should talk about is that we're getting the racing mode in Fortnite soon, and that probably means we're getting the Ka-chow in Fortnite. I'm actually just like hyped to have Lightning McQueen in Fortnite. I think that's hilarious. And we're actually getting Kit as well, and the car from James Bond, the Ectoplasm car. All the Rocket League collabs should technically be in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, Jin. So
Yeah,
we're getting a racing mode in Chapter 5, right? But
That's cool.
Fortnite in Chapter 5 wants you to basically cross over your rocket account and your Fortnite account. That's basically why they got rid of trading in Rocket League, because there's no trading in Fortnite, right? So because I own the fucking DeLorean in Rocket League, I can just use it in Fortnite in the racing mode, which is
What the fuck?
yeah, dude, it's really cool.
Yeah,
Jade,
actually.
I know Back to the Future is your favorite movie. Buy the DeLorean if you don't
I have
already
the
own it.
DeLorean. Yeah,
Okay, I'm just making sure because you're gonna rock that because that's your favorite
all
movie.
that car.
Yeah.
That's a W movie. I ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna get to play with all those cars in there. It's gonna be so fun. I'm excited. Lightning McQueen in Fortnite is gonna be just gold.
Just sounds funny. Like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be happening, but it is. It's just what makes it even more great because it's Fortnite. So like, you wouldn't be expecting Lightning McQueen if we're being real.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Well, and then I think the final thing that we want to talk about, we'll talk about briefly because I think we got about 3 minutes before I have to head, or before we have to wrap up. Attack on Titan ended. My favorite anime of all time. I know this is not their favorite anime of all time, but it ended, and I'm happy it's over. Kind of a bittersweet thing. Robo and Jaydin, do you have any thoughts about the show ending as a whole? Like,
I'm happy it's over so they can stop milking the franchise for every penny it's worth, bro.
God.
AOT is more dried out than the Sahara Desert. I'm dead ass.
God.
Like, dude, Aaron Yeager is begging to be put out of his misery. Yeah.
they
Spoiler alert.
milked Ryan.
Spoiler alert, guys. He got put out of his misery.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. Yeah.
Overall,
God, it's over.
I think the ending's alright. It's like a 7 out of 10, maybe like a 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty okay. I don't really care about Aaron as a character very much. He's not one of my favorite protagonists at all. So in turn, I'm not really super invested in what happened to him. I was more invested in Reiner being really cool and hot and sexy on screen. And yeah, that was my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I think I like it and dislike it. But at the same time, I think it was definitely kind of like the ending that I guess should have happened instead of from the manga, because the manga one was fucking terrible. But like, I mean, this is a little bit better.
They changed up some dialogue.
Yeah, and after like watching reviews on it and like seeing the connections, I think it was a good idea. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even like, I'm pretty sure the ending was like, I think it was like they were at like a grave, and I'm pretty sure it was like an old ass Armin or something like that. I don't even remember. I forgot who was there, but like,
yeah.
it was just a whole bunch of stuff, and it made it all connect together, which was good. Cause like, I thought it was just gonna be the manga, and I was just gonna be like, yeah, this is the worst anime I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like yeah, that if they milked it that long and kept that ending, I think I just don't watch Attack on Titan like ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not happening.
I'm very, very happy with the ending overall myself. I think that I don't think there's any like pleasing everyone. There's no cupcakes and rainbows ending to the show. I think that like it did what it was set out to do. I think the themes of the show were great and very well like communicated with like, how the cycle of war will always continue. No matter how much peace you have, there's always going to be another war. People are people. I liked how they talked about the value of life and how that is different from person to person because we all experience different things in life. So there's no like, so therefore we are all equal. And I just thought that was very like profound and well said. And I liked all the moments in the show overall in the ending. But yeah, I definitely great to see the show come to an end. Not like because it's not because I wanted the show to end per se, but like I'm glad to see that it has ended and it stuck its landing and that it will, probably be a classic from here on out. So yeah, it's great. Does anyone have anything else to say before we wrap up, or are we chilling?
Fortnite 4 hours ago posted a fan cam of Jonesy where it's some woman saying, "Who is it?" And then someone says, "It's the guy from Fortnite." And then it's a fan cam of Jonesy, and it's really cool. And I'm gonna send it to you, Jaydin.
I've seen it. It's really funny. Yeah, Jaydin, you have anything else to say, or do you think we've got it?
I think the last thing I would like to say is, I think everyone should just go have fun. Like, just enjoy the season while it's here. And
play while
I
you
mean,
can.
you might have your opinions, and you might think it's bad right now, but at least we got it. Cause like, let's be real, we've been waiting for this shit for like what, I don't even know how many years. So just enjoy it.
Guys, no matter how bad Fortnite gets, we can all remember that it will never be as bad as Primal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We'll never be as bad as Primal again,
Bro,
guys. That was
freaking
like
candy wings
like,
gonna attack us, bro.
bro, I would get on Fortnite and I would just think about wanting to beat my wife that I don't have. Like that's how bad
Yeah,
it
I
was.
literally
Bro.
quit the game because of that.
Yeah.
I didn't play the game for like the next few seasons. It was so bad. Like I couldn't handle the game after that.
Yeah. Well,
I would get on the game and I would just look down at the ground like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to put myself through this, bro? Yeah.
This guy would try getting me to play the Bravo season sometime. I'm like, yeah, you're crazy. I'm not playing that dog shit
Like,
season.
Jane, I beg of you, please. Jane, I'm
Bro, this guy was in despair because no one wanted to play Fortnite that season. It was so bad.
I invested so much money and time into just wanted to drop Primal and it was just over. It was over.
Oh my gosh.
It took Jaydin until Chapter 3 to recover. Like his ass did not touch Fortnite for seasons after Primal. He lost trust in
oh my
Epic.
I
gosh.
don't like remember why he came back. Like I know the season was good, but like I think I was still iffy. I think it was because I played with someone. I don't remember who, but like it just made me get like that fun in Fortnite like randomly. Like, and I just started grinding the game.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for everyone watching. Jaydin, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. You joined last second.
We should, yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. We should definitely get you on more episodes. This was fun. We get you
On
part two.
Glob.
Yeah, on Glob. We obviously got OG
On Glob.
season. Everyone, please, like Jaydin said, go enjoy the season while you can. It's probably not going to be back. I honestly, like all things considered, I don't think it's going to come back. But yeah, EgoSurf Podcast episode 4. Again, thanks for watching. Check out RoboMan's YouTube channel in the comment or in the description, and also please subscribe to our YouTube channel here and check me out on Twitter. We'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.